first we'll start with just this pure, raw emotion that he was showing.
Yes. He's sad. I mean, that was a moment when we saw he was really, really emotional. He got emotional again. We were talking about his children. Mm-hmm. He wants to have a relationship with his children. He knows that they want to have a relationship with him. I think that was the only moment that really touched me, for lack of a better word.
Can I just?
Yeah.
He's back in jail because he didn't pay $160,000 worth of child support.
Yes.
So if you want to see your children, maybe you should pay your child support.
Exactly. But we don't know if there are some other reasons why she's perhaps there's children involved. Yeah. So I all I'm saying is I could at least that was the one moment of genuine to me emotion that made me feel a little bit like, okay, this man, he's sad, he's dealing with something. I agree, he needs help, and that's really going to help rehabilitate him.
But he doesn't think he needs help.
He does not, and he said that. He admitted that he did not think that he nedded help, which is odd and strange.
Because I wasn't sure if maybe I just didn't know the lingo or what the kids are talking about these days. He said that all these rumors about him keeping people in a basement and don't let them eat or don't let them out, quote, unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
That was a very peculiar thing to say, and it was almost as if he flashed back to a time he did let a girl leave to go down the street to get her uncle's shoes. It was very specific, right?
So specific.
And it was the moment when you thought, if I'm the publicist, I'm going to be walking in right about now to wrap this up, but it just kept going. One thing I wanted to point out, though, is there's a lot of chatter on Twitter and social media. Thought was really interesting was Jim DeRogatis. If you guys remember, he was one of the first reporters who wrote about R. Kelly in this situation.
He's in the Surviving R. Kelly.
He is in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. But he wrote the first piece in the Chicago Tribune many, many years ago that kind of blew the whistle on R. Kelly. He ended up writing another piece in the Village Voice that kind of reestablished all of these allegations and let people know they was still going on. He made a great point. R. Kelly said, I've been wanting to talk about this, and he's speaking out for the first time, and Jim just said, hey, listen, we've reached out to R. Kelly numerous times. I've written about this man over a decade or two, and he's always had an opportunity to talk, and he didn't. So
that's true. This was his first time. And we saw that freak out, and we also saw while R. Kelly was trending, Gayle King was also trending for this now viral photo of her just remaining queen. Calm, collect, and you can see and feel from this photo the emotion that's coming from him, and she is so composed.
Gayle is a whole mood, okay?
Yeah.
If ever there is a mood that I want to convey, it is Gayle King from here on out. She gives you just the everlasting mood of, are you finished? Or are you done?
Or are you done? I mean, and the internet doesn't stop. There's already been things, and this is just memes, everything's going around. This is a very serious thing that he will go to jail for, but the internet doesn't quit.
They're undefeated.
They don't stop. They now have
undisputed.
Gayle sitting on the thing, and it says taxes, bills, and it's R. Kelly, and it says me. Unfazed by any of these things. I'm sure the internet will have a field day with this one.
You know what? It's not only her mood. I think it's the mood of social media. At that very moment, we were all watching, thinking, we don't really feel any sympathy. This didn't really change the opinion about him. I think the whole goal of all of this was to change the court of public opinion, and I don't know that it worked.
Yeah.
I don't.
No remorse.
No. Not for him, and I don't think anybody that ever felt any way about him thinking he was a monster.
So what's
I don't
the next
think it
step?
changed.
What's the next step now when it comes to litigations with R. Kelly? He made his bail. Someone else actually did that for him.
A woman.
And now he's in custody. So what are the next phases to see this thing through?
Well, right now he's held at jail, obviously, for something totally separate.
Right.
So this is for the child support, the non-payment of the child support. And so that's a whole nother case that he's got to fight now. So he's in a lot of hot water. This is going to be a long time coming, I think, before, we see or hear from him.
And one more thing. We have been talking about this in full circle. Gayle is going to have the victim, the women,
on
this Friday. What do we expect from that?
We expect them also to say, So just quick point, during this last few hours, Joycelyn Savage even called her parents, and we have audio of that on hiphollywood.com, where she's telling her parents, I love this man, I'm happy, I'm not a hostage. So there's audio even of the conversation she had with her parents today ahead of Gayle's sit down with those two girls. Wow. So I can only expect that they're going to continue this narrative that they love him. As R. Kelly said, they all live together and they are both his boos.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you want any more information on that, you said it already. hiphollywood.com is where you should go. And where can people follow you on social media? Because I'm going to want to know every detail about what's happening.
You can follow me at Jazz Akai, JAZZAKAI, on all platforms.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you. I'm sure we'll have you back after that Friday interview.
Oh, honey.
Things are about to be crazy.
I will be back. I'm going to have to do some yoga and, drink my calming tea.
Yeah. It'll be a while before I stop watching that interview.